Hello and welcome back to The Oily Life. If you're new here, my name is Tanya and thank you so much for stopping by to spend some time with me today. Today I'm going to be taking you along with me as we make some shower steamers, and we're going to be testing out a new piece of equipment I got. I got a hand press for bath bombs, shampoo bars, and shower steamers. So super excited to try it out and just see how consistent and how hard the bars will be using the press instead of just the little moon press that I have. So we're going to be testing that out for the first time and seeing what we think about it. So excited to have you with me as we do that today. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so today we are making some shower steamers, which I have shared on my channel before, but what's going to be different today is I purchased a manual hand bath bomb press, so we're going to be trying that out for making these shower steamers and just seeing how we like it. The mooncake press works, but I wanted a little bit of a more consistent design, and I think the manual press will also help make them harder just because things will compact more. So it's something I've been wanting to purchase for a while, and I finally did, so we're going to try it out together today. So in my container here I have my baking soda measured out, and next I'm going to add in my arrowroot powder. And I use arrowroot powder in place of cornstarch, just like it a little bit better. So that is what I use. I have high hopes for this hand press, so hopefully it turns out the way I'm hoping it will. And the steamers I'm going to make today are going to be smaller than the ones I normally do, because I'm going to try to make them like individual showered size and then maybe sell them in like a 3 or 5 pack, something like that. So we're gonna just kind of experiment today. And I do sanitize my surfaces before I make anything, so when you see me set something there, no need for alarm, perfectly clean. Okay, and then now we're going to add in Cream of Tartar. That helps with the hardness of the bar as well. And that looks good there. So as far as the dry ingredients we're putting in now, that's going to be it. So I'm just going to set this to the side for a second and clean up my mess I always make. And then in this container, I have some isopropyl alcohol, and we're going to add in our menthol crystals into here, and then heat it up in the microwave just in a short little burst, because that helps everything melt together. And then the alcohol will just evaporate out of the steamers. And this is where some of our moisture is coming from to hold our steamers together too. Alright, and now I'm just gonna get that melted down real quick. And as you can see, that melted right down. Super easy, and you don't have to like crush up the menthol crystals and all that, which is kind of a pain to get them crushed up that way and get them incorporated. So we're going to go ahead and pour this in. And that's going to, like I said, be the main portion of our liquid for this, along with our essential oils. Which, for this batch, we're doing Eucalyptus and Peppermint Essential Oil, so we're just going to get that in also. And then what we're going to do now is get all of this mixed together before we add in our citric acid. So I'm going to go put this on my stand mixer for probably 3 to 5 minutes, just until it's worked in really well. And while that's happening, we'll get our citric acid measured out. And apologies, because I'm sure you can hear the stand mixer in the background. It is not the quietest of stand mixers, but we're going to go ahead and get our citric acid measured out here. And shower steamers are great for just kind of clearing up your head and releasing any congestion you may have in your chest. They kind of give a spa-like vibe too, so they're super relaxing. And if you're like me and you take more showers than baths, then it's a great alternative to a bath bomb, where you can still get that nice self-care without having to take a bath. Alright, and then we're just going to get this put into the mixer along with our other ingredients and let that all get combined. And then we'll come back and try out the press. Alright, so I have everything all mixed together here. And I'm just going to kind of mix it a little bit by hand, make sure it's all incorporated. And then we're going to check to see if it's holding together, give it a squeeze. That looks good there. Can you see how it kind of clumped and stayed together on its own? Which is exactly what we want. Just in case I would need it, I do have a little bottle of witch hazel here that I can spritz the top with if I want, if I need to moisten it up some. And then here is the mold. This is technically, oops, a shampoo bar press mold, but I think it'll work well for these steamers. I've never used a mold like this, so we're gonna see how that works out in my life. And then this is the press. So you just put the mold under there, you bring it forward and down. This releases it back. And then this is adjustable in case you do need to change the height. And we're just gonna see how it works out. Like I said, it's kind of an experiment today. I have no idea how much this mold will hold, but we'll give it a go. Alright, so now that I've figured out what on earth I'm doing, I'll show you how to press one. So I'm taking this part of the mold and putting it together like that. Then I'm filling it with 2 ounces of my mix and making a terrible mess, but that's okay. And then I'm taking this part and just sliding it in pretty firmly like that. And then let me bring this over so you can see. Oopsie, that did not work out how I expected. And then you just slide it in under there, take the lever and press firmly, like that. And then for this, you unscrew the top and then just press it all the way up out of the mold. And just set it down. Alright, so I'm just going to keep pressing away and then I'll come back and show you how many I ended up with once I get them all pressed. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today as we made our shower steamers and tested out the new hand press that I got. Here's what the steamers look like after they've dried for 24 hours. Overall, I'm really happy with them. They're nice and hard, and I really like the simplicity of the shape. Now, I will say this batch has a few little bubbles in it, or warts in it, whatever you want to call them, just because there was a lot of humidity in the air yesterday. I need to invest in something like a dehumidifier to use in the summer months, because I'm in northern Kentucky and we are hot and humid from like June through the end of September. So I do tend to get like those little bit of warding on some of my steamers and bath bombs in the summer. So if you have any recommendations on a good dehumidifier or anything like that, definitely leave it down in the comments for me. I don't put a lot of liquid in the products in the summer, so I don't know that I can reduce that, but it'll be more like just trying to take it out of the air. But definitely, if you have any suggestions, leave them down below for me. Definitely, if you have any suggestions, leave them down below for me. I always appreciate your guys' feedback, and you have really good ideas that I necessarily wouldn't have thought of. So definitely appreciate anyone who has any comments or product So take care, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.